Meantime, is top of mind for lawmakers in Salem as they return for a new legislative session.
That's right. Fox 12's John Hendricks continues our live team coverage tonight. He joins us now live at the Capitol in Salem with much more on this. And John, how are things out there looking tonight?
Well, Pete and Bonnie, it has been fairly calm here throughout the day. We had seen one person out here holding a sign, but outside of that, it has been fairly quiet here outside the Capitol in Salem. Now, there is a noticeable presence of OSP troopers that have been on patrol out here for most of the day. Concrete blocks and construction fencing sit outside the front steps of the Oregon State Capitol building. An increased presence of Oregon State troopers is also here as lawmakers across the state returned for the 2021 legislative session. The rise in security here in response to the Capitol riots in D.C. and when protesters on these very steps made their way into the Oregon Capitol building just a few weeks ago.
As the senior member of the Oregon House of Representatives, I call the House of Representatives of the 81st Legislative Assembly to order.
Inside the Capitol today, lawmakers were sworn in the House. Tina Kotek was voted Speaker of the House for the 5th time.
I take the privilege of being the Speaker of the House very seriously, and I ask for your support and your prayers to help me be a worthy steward.
Lawmakers began housekeeping items as they prepare for legislative hearings next week. In the Senate, Peter Courtney voted in as Senate President for the 10th time.
He knows that we all want the very best for Oregon, my Oregon.
Also in the Senate, concern from Republicans about the pandemic restrictions that will keep public testimony on the phone or virtual this session.
I believe we need to be able to work together, and I believe that more than phone calls and Zoom are going to be necessary in order for us to accomplish what we need to accomplish.
Back outside, Oregon State Police in Salem on high alert. The FBI telling local law enforcement across the country there's an increase in threats against Capitol buildings across the U.S. as we approach Inauguration Day. Now, hearings and testimony here at the state capitol will be done virtually. From what we understand, lawmakers will only be voting when it comes to those votes inside their respective chambers. Reporting live tonight, John Hendricks, Fox 12 Oregon.